Good morning, dear students. Here we are going to start the next part of the chapter 7th video, that is sound. In this topic, we will understand about the second characteristics of sound, that is loudness. Loudness is a characteristics of sound through which we are able to identify, means listener able to identify the sound produced by the source. Means if a sound is produced by a source, might be listened louder by some people, while it may be listened in a faint voice, very small voice, lower than the loudness for other. It means a sound is louder for one, might be possible noisy for one, might be possible very good sound for other one. Okay, how we will characterize these sound characters, we will understand in this topic. Okay, so first of all, I will start from the last class where we have ended the last class. We have ended the last class by ending the topic pitch. Pitch is also a characteristics of sound in which frequency plays the greater role to characterize the pitch of a sound. Means if a sound has a high frequency, it has a high pitch, while if it has a low frequency, it has a low pitch. Dear, moving forward, we will understand loudness here. Okay, loudness is the characteristics which distinguish the sound by the listener. Distinguish the sound by the listener. Okay, means listener identify the sound by the loudness characteristics. Okay, listener identify the sound by loudness characteristics. So, on what factor loudness of a sound depends? This is the question we have to understand. Okay, the loudness of a sound depends on the amplitude of the sound. Let's suppose that there is a sound wave. There is a sound wave. Okay, there is a sound wave. This is like in this way. So, first of all, we will understand amplitude. What is amplitude? Amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum disturbance of the particles. Maximum disturbance or maximum displacement. Let's say that. Maximum disturbance to the particles or maximum displacement produced by the particles is called as amplitude of the sound. It's called as amplitude of the sound. Okay. So, if there is a sound having amplitude A, and if another sound having amplitude more than this A, so which sound has a louder voice? Which sound has a louder voice? Let's suppose that A1. As amplitude A1 is greater than A, so sound produced in second diagram have a higher amplitude, greater amplitude than the first diagram. So loudness of the second sound is more than the first sound. Means loudness is identified by the amplitude of a sound. How much the amplitude? That must be the loudness. Okay, I hope you get it. Means that a relation between amplitude and loudness. Loudness is directly proportional to a square of the amplitude of sound. A square of the amplitude of sound. Means loudness directly proportional to square of the amplitude. Here it means that if you will increase amplitude twice, if you will increase amplitude twice, the loudness will increase 4 times, because a square will be 2 square will be 4 a square. Loudness of sound will be increased 4 times. Okay, so I hope you get it. This very simple mathematical term, that relation between loudness and the amplitude of the sound, means that simply if next question it might be possible to ask you, what will happen if 3 times amplitude increased? What about the loudness? If 3 times amplitude is increased, means 3 square here it will be, loudness will be equal to 9 times rather than before. Means if you are increasing amplitude of a sound 3 times, its loudness will increase 9 times by the previous loudness of the sound. So I hope you get it, relation between loudness and amplitude of a sound. Now we will understand on what factor loudness of a sound depends. On what factor loudness of a sound depends. Loudness of a sound is a subjective property. Subjective property, it means that it might be possible a louder sound will be pleasant for you and it will be noisy for another. It may be noisy for another and pleasant for another, because if you listen that कही जाती है कि हिंदी में कहावत है, दूर का ढोल सुहावन लगता है, दूर का ढोल सुहावन लगता है। इट मीन्स अगर थोड़ा सा इसको फिजिक्स से रिलेट करें, लिसन प्लीज, आप देखिएगा कभी भी कोई म्यूजिक जो आपके पास स्लोली आता है, यू फील प्लीजेंट, बट इट माइट बी पॉसिबल दिस स्लो म्यूजिक has traveled a large distance. It were produced somewhere and moved to you. Okay. So it has covered large distance. That's why its intensity decreased. Okay. And you feel it pleasant. But the sound produced at that place, it might be producing noise for there. There it not be showing a pleasant idea or pleasant sound. So that's why loudness of the sound is a subjective property. Subjective property means it may be good for me, it may be louder for me, and it may be more louder for another one, and it might be possible it creates no sensation for another. For example, if there is let's suppose that there is a deaf person on the board, okay, he has no ability to hear, and you are producing sound. You have increased the volume of sound. Definitely it will become loud, it will become noisy for me, but this person have no effect of that sound. This is how sound is loudness of a sound is a subjective property. It depends on depends on the listener where he is situated. Okay. Another term, on what factors loudness depends. Loudness of sound depends on what factor? On what factors loudness of a sound depends. Okay. First, loudness of a sound depends on the distance between the listener and the source. Listener and the source means distance. First, distance between the listener and the source. Listener and the source means distance. First, distance between the listener and the source. Listener and the source means distance. First, distance between the listener and the source. Listener and the source means distance. First, distance between the listener and the source. Listener and the source means distance. between, in short I am writing between listener and source. Listener and source. Listener and source. Okay. So distance between listener and source, how it affects, just understand it. Let's suppose that there is a speaker which is producing sound. There is a speaker which is producing sound. And there is two people. One is at 10 meters from this. One is 10 meters from this. And one is 1 kilometer from this. 1 kilometer from this sound. Okay. This source. One is 10 meters from it. And one is 1 kilometer from it. 1 kilometer is 1000 meters from the source. What will happen? What will happen? This sound, if this person will listen, will feel the sound is louder. Means there is a strong sound coming to him. But the person second, which is far away from the source produced, will understand that a faint sound, a slow sound coming to him. So loudness of the sound depends on the distance between listener and the source. I hope you get it. Second point is area of a vibrating body. Area of a vibrating body. Here, area of body. Okay, here understand how loudness of the sound depends on area of a vibrating body. Have you ever seen tabla? Okay, tabla has a small area. Tabla has a small area. Okay, where it is beaten and it produces sound. Why have you seen nagara? Nagara जैसे बड़े बड़े पुराने वाले मूवी में राजस्थानों में उस समय तो माइक नहीं होता था, तो एक बड़ा सा नगारा रखा जाता था, होशियार रफ्तार आवाज को बीट किया जाता है, प्यार है सहनसा प्रभाव है। ओके, उसकी एरिया क्या हो गया? एरिया, यू हैव इंक्रीज्ड द एरिया, surface area you have increased, this surface area you have increased. Okay, so नगारा का जो surface area होगा, लेजर एरिया, वो बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ जाएगा, and the sound produced by the nagara, that drum, will have a louder voice, louder. Okay, loudness will increase. So I hope that second factor will get it. Third factor, sensitivity of the ear of the listener. Sensitivity of the ear of the listener. Third point is sensitivity of the ear of the listener. Dear listener, अगर अच्छा है, उसका sensitivity अच्छा है ear का, then he will understand it, the loudness of a sound. Okay. अगर इसकी sensitivity खराब है, जैसे for example कोई कमजोर सुनता है, if any person is listening very fine, means very small thing, अगर जोर से भी चिल्ला के बोलिए तो उसको कम सुनाई देता है, बहरा आदमी. ओके, सो वेयर आप जोर से चिल्ला के बोलिएगा तो उसको थोड़ा धीरे से अच्छा ऐसा सुनाई देगा, ठीक है? तो दैट इट मीन्स दैट हिज सेंसिटिविटी ऑफ हियरिंग he has lost, so loudness of sound he cannot identify it. Okay, ऐसा कभी होता है, आप हेडफोन लगा लेते हैं अपने कानों में, या ईयरबड लगा लेते हैं कानों में, व्हाट विल हैपन, आपको जोर जोर आप बोलते हैं तो जोर जोर से बोलते हैं, बिकॉज योर सेंसिटिविटी ऑफ हियरिंग हैज डिक्रीज्ड, दैट्स व्हाई your vocal will produce large sound so that you able to understand that sensitivity, loudness will increase. Okay, so sensitivity of third factor sensitivity of the ear of the listener. Of the sound. Okay. So dog has a good sensitivity of listening because it can or he can listen very fine sound, very small sound, and of a very low loudness of a sound. It can understand by a dog. Okay. Now, means that if I want to produce loud sound, what should I do? There is a question. If anyone asks you how we can produce louder sound, so definitely, if you are producing a louder sound, or if you want to produce a loud sound, what you will do? You will increase the amplitude of the vibrating body. If you will increase the amplitude of vibration, means if you have taken a rod and fixed here, okay, you just little bit slide it and it has produced a vibration like this, very small distance it has covered. Okay, so it will produce this sound. If you increase the distance from here and here, okay, amplitude will increase. If you just brought it down and leave it, the distance of amplitude from the mean position will increase, and that's produced like this. First case, second case, you will increase the amplitude. Definitely sound produced will be greater than the first sound. Okay, I hope you get it clear. Now, on what factor loudness can be identified? Because there is a problem. Loudness of a sound cannot be measured, because it is, for me it is different, same sound produced, for me it is different, louder, and for another person it is a what of low amplitude. It is not creating sensation to him. That's why loudness is a subjective property, it can't be measured. So on what factor we can measure the loudness of a sound? Loudness of a sound is measured by the intensity of the sound produced by the instrument. Intensity of sound means if a sound has a high intensity, definitely it has high loudness or it has a more loudness. Okay? Intensity. The term intensity you should understand it. Here, understand it clearly. Intensity of sound. Okay. Measure the loudness of sound. Means intensity will be high, loudness will be high. If you are increasing intensity, definitely intensity if I am representing with I. If you will increase I, it will increase. Sound की intensity बढ़ाओगे, loudness increase होगा. So first of all, there is a problem. What is intensity? Intensity is the energy per unit area, in per second, in unit second per second, energy per unit area per second. For example, just understand it. There is a speaker which is producing some sound. Let's suppose that there is a speaker which is producing some sound. There is a speaker, there is a source which producing sound, okay, and you are putting a vertical cross-sectional area, okay. Sound is a form of energy, means energy will fall in this area of 1 meter square. Let's suppose that there is a circle which is placed vertically in front of the speaker, that of circle of area 1 meter square. 1 meter square. Okay. What will happen? The energy which is emitted by the source fall on it in 1 second. 1 second is called the intensity of sound produced by this source. It's called intensity of the sound produced. Energy upon area in second, in 1 second. Dear, you know that power is equal to energy upon time. So what power is represented? Energy, let's suppose that energy per second, you may write it like this, by area. So this is written as watt per meter square. Watt per meter square. So I hope that you get it. If intensity of the sound is high, loudness of the sound will be high. Okay. Now coming to the unit of loudness. There is unit of loudness is decibel. Decibel is the unit of loudness. Unit of sound is decibel. Decibel. Okay, it is represented as dB. This is represented as dB. Bell is the unit of loudness named after a scientist, Alexander Graham Bell. Alexander Graham Bell was a good scientist who has done enormous work in energy related to energy and sound, because he has developed a telephone, okay, that transmit, that we are using, now it has been converted into mobile, okay, and this telephone was developed by Graham Bell. That's why to honor him we have given a unit Bell to him. Bell is the another unit. Bell is the another unit which is greater unit. Bell is greater unit than decibel. Bell is the greater unit than decibel. Means 1 decibel is equal to 1/10 of Bell. 1/10 of Bell. Okay. I hope that you get it. Now we have some data about some sound of loudness, like threshold of audibility. मीन्स अगर हम थोड़ा सा भी बोले, एकदम हल्का बोले और आपको सुनाई दे रहा है, 0 डेसिबल इट इज रिप्रेजेंट. विस्परिंग, हम लोग अपने बुदबुदाते हैं, आप देखिएगा 2 वुमेन्स were present over at the same place and they were talking very slowly, whispering to each other, okay, and their sound in decibel is 20 to 30 decibel, okay. conversation, that's I am conversing, there is a conversation between me and you all. Okay, this is approximately 60 to 70 on a telephone, 60 to 70 decibel. Okay, so a noise was means if a sound is more than 140 decibel, it will create a damage to our sensitive cells inside the ear, and this is called as noisy sound. Okay, so I hope that you get it, understand these topics. Bye all of you. I will meet you in the next class.